The setup for, we are doing worms today. We are doing worms. Hallelujah. So this is the new home I'm creating for them. Have 3 plastic tubs here, or totes. I have some dry cut up paper, some wet cardboard. I have the nail that I'll be heating up to use on creating the holes. What else we got here? Have the worms sitting right here, but of course they are in here, and the reason why I got them on Saturday, today is Monday, and one already got out. Even though I had these sitting on here, one literally got out and he died. So he died when he hit the ground or what, but I got up this morning and he was dried. So this is the candle that I'll be using to heat the nail to drive holes into this plastic. Some water if I need it. I doubt it, and then I probably need some more soil because I'm moving them into a bigger area. So I'll add the dry bedding and the soil. So when I go, I'll just step over there and get the soil when I need it. And I think that's it. Gloves when I get to transporting these boys. I am nervous, but at the same time, it is what it is, right? All right. So I am live. I am live, and it is not showing my video over here. All right, so let me make sure everything is a go with Alwonza. Checking my channel on my phone. It is. Volume and everything sounds good. All right, so set that up there, but it is not showing. There we are. So let me digital or twist teeth. All right, so I'm just checking in my other channel. Going live. Let me move this out the way. Hello guys, we are getting started. I'm creating a new home for these worms for my indoor gardening. As if you follow me, you already know. And all right, so again, this is the candle, the heat that I'll be using to drill holes and everything. You also know that I love coffee. I put the new t-shirts up on the store already. Cup of Joe, and those are in the store already on YouTube. But this is it. All right, this is it. This is what I'll be using for the worms. So I'm gonna share with you guys some failures so you'll know exactly why I'm at this point right now. Charlotte. So my failures, guys. My failures. So this is me trying to put holes. Charlotte, shh. This is me trying to put holes in this. And you can see, as when you put the hole in there, I was just using a hammer and nail, and it was an ultimate failure. The plastic was just totally cracked. Then I started to heat the nail up. I didn't know I wasn't getting it hot enough, but then here I put tape. I was like, okay, so if I tape and hammer it through, it won't split. It was minimal splitting, like this little one right here. Oh, like these little splits. It was minimum. So I'm just putting this here to show you guys, like, it didn't work. So these are my failures. So then I tried the same thing on the bottom. I was heating up a fork, and it was like really, really messy. I tried to hammer it in. You see this big hole here at the bottom. I also tried here, just heating it up towards it, and it was an ultimate failure. And then here is when I got success. So then I moved. So this, I don't know what I'll ever use this for right now. It's just kind of, I just put my seed packets in there. But I'm not throwing this failure away. It's Tupperware. It can be used for something else. Now, I tried. Let me show you what I had. Yep. I see you didn't drink yours. Go drink yours. So I had these weighted on the container for the worms, and it did not keep them in. So I had to give them oxygen. So I had this piece of paper that I would put in there to just vent it a little bit. But nonetheless, this is what I was using. It's nice. It's a fruit container. But I tried to heat it up personally, just right on there with the heat and the lighter to get a hole through there, and it wouldn't work. When I heated up the nail, I got something that I could hold the nail with. Yeah. When I heated up the nail, I got some pliers or whatever these are called, and put the nail there so I could heat it. I was then able to get a hole here. So I was thinking, if I did decide to keep this for the worms, it's doable now that I can do that. But when it comes to changing and doing doing different things, I wouldn't be able to. All right. So oh, thank you. Use a drill. I am building up my supplies. I don't have a drill. I didn't buy a drill. I'm just using what's here at the house. Minimal purchase as necessary, because I've been putting this off. And my community garden that I put in a bid for, hopefully I get it. So I need to just start everything instead of waiting again. I don't think I have like one of them powerful drills. Yep. Be careful. Go ahead. I don't think I have one of those powerful drills to start. And I saw all the YouTubes and they're using drills. I'm like, those women are going, like, they are doing it. Here, Sophia. Here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to give her. There we go. You can take those. Take one at a time. Yeah, go one at a time. So anyway, the worm got out and he died. So it let me know that I really need to change it. So I am going to definitely do this right now. So those are good job. Good job. Hooray. Hooray. What is this going on with your iPad? You need to charge it. Here. It needs to charge. Really? Hi. All right. Sit there. Okay. I'm trying to get her situated. She's been doing good. Okay. She hasn't been talking to me all this time. As soon as I press play. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. So this is what I did to see if it's going to work. Is with that nail, I put a bunch of holes already in the bottom of this one. I have to do another one, and then one just stays with no holes. And I'm still out on if I want to use that liquid that comes from there. I'm still thinking about that. I need to research that a little bit more if I want to use it or not. But I put holes in here. But then I need to do some bigger holes in here. So I'm going to heat this up and put some bigger holes just so the little guys can get through. I guess this just looks so huge. And they don't need to go anywhere right now for a while. But nonetheless, this one has the water, and I'm going to try to put some bigger holes in there for now. So let me see if I just heat this guy up, and then it is heating up nicely. So I'm gonna see now. Look at there. All right, so, oh, not hot enough. Oh, not hot enough. Didn't even make, so that's not, it's gonna take too long. All right, because I was out on it anyway, because they're not moving in and out. This is just for the liquid, so I'll come back and do that if needs be. Probably I'll have a drill by then. Oh, Vaga 2025. Maybe I'll have a drill by then. But I'm gonna stick with the little holes for now. But I guess this next one needs bigger holes. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs a bigger hole for the worms on this top level? I don't know. But this is, let me show you how I did doing the top one. And it is pretty hot. And move those out the way. I have an electric stove, so that's not gonna work. I was thinking, what else can I have a flame with? But since me and Sophia make candles, why not burn a candle? All right, so I think this is good to go. See how simple, easy, fast this is? Not so much in a straight line, just a bunch of holes. When it slows up, I had to put it back in the fire. So let me know below if you garden, if you have, if you use worms, indoor gardening, what do you call it? Vermicomposting. Or if you're here because Pastor A. Or if you're here for Sophia. So let me know why you're here and if you do any gardening. Again, I'm starting the indoor gardening, and Sophia, I did a live today with Sophia actually doing the oh no, she did her beans this morning, but I did a video. She did her video today on soaking her seeds. So we had 6 seeds that we need to soak before we actually plant. So that's what she did today. So what brings you guys here? I see a couple of you guys are live with me. So what brings you to all right, so this is the first one. I'm not going to do all of them here. I'm going to keep it moving because I do have one that I can start with. So that's the one I'm about to start with now. So if you're interested in that, and I'll do one more with that heat. Okay, so rest that on the side. So that's how I'm doing it. I don't have a drill, so I was just using the candle flame here, heating the nail with the with this tool. I'm not even sure what this tool is called. And then I just set it in the fire like so. For the first time, I leave it there for a little longer, but then after that, it's pretty much good. And then I just keep going like that. So that's how I did the holes, but I think it's pretty good. Let me see. And all right, so let us get down to it. This has holes in it. They're not great big holes for them to pass through. I'll be feeding them directly, so they don't need to pass through one to the next just yet. But when I make finish making this one, I'll put bigger holes in it so that they can pass through as I get ready to change them, but it'll be some time before I get to that point. So again, this is their new home. The holes are there. This is the one without holes. I'll be doing that method because I'm not sure about collecting the fluid. I'm not really interested in the fluid right now, but because I'm learning this moisture thing, I don't want them to have too much moisture in there, so I'm giving it a place to escape. And I'm still out about what to do with that liquid, but I don't know. They've been sitting, so let me just rinse it out. It's been sitting since I did it, but nonetheless, let us move forward and let me know if you guys are avid coffee drinkers. What do you guys do to keep your energy up during the day? Oh my goodness, y'all. I am so scared of worms. Let me throw this in right now. I am scared of animals. Let me put my hair up. God is so good. I didn't even realize that, because I don't want to think something is crawling on me. So I'm going to put my hair up. And thank God for this headband, this little scrunchy thingy. Let me get my mindset together and open up my worms here. I might need to put some more soil. So what I'm going to do is give them some more dry bedding. So let me grab some soil and some dry, and I have dry bedding. I cut up I don't have a shredder, so I just cut up the circular that comes, the little newspaper, the food store stuff. So let me get some dirt. This is the spoon I have to stir around the worms because I don't want to touch them. But the soil that I used was just some seed starting mix, some natural organic that has a... Go drink your soda. All right, so that's definitely not enough to fill the bottom of that. So anyway, I grabbed this bag from what do you call it? I grabbed this bag from Ollie's. Do you have an Ollie's near you? I moved to the country, and that's the first time I've ever heard of it, and it's pretty. Since I moved here, it's pretty. It's a big department store, I guess. It has everything in there. All right, so. Okay, I'm gonna open up the worms. So I'm gonna mix this in there. So again, here is there. Put some dry chopped up paper in here because, oh, and I actually had a bell pepper from breakfast that I'm putting in here. But nonetheless, that is that. Now I'm going to open this up and pour it in there. So guys, if I'm sorry beforehand, I'll probably be a little squeamish if I just apologize beforehand. So we'll take this off, move everything over here so you guys can see. Let me tilt you some more. Yeah. So move some stuff out your way so you can get a glimpse of these guys. So these are my these are wet just in case I need to add moisture or some more cardboard, but I don't hope so. So I have the bottom with no holes, and this one I just filled up that much. And all right, I'm taking the top off, and the reason why you don't see any worms is because I had them out of the darkness so that they can all go to the center, so I won't be all squeamish and seeing them all around. Let me put this other glove on because I'm already squeamish. And they're like, why are you doing this if you squeamish? Right? Well, it's a way of life. You know, just because I don't like something, I'm squeamish about it, don't mean I can't do it, right? But it's what I want for my garden. So I have to do it if I want to continue. All right, so what I'm going to do is bring you guys closer and lean you over so you can see exactly this and you won't see me squeamish so much. All right, so let me unplug you first, bring you up close and personal, raise you up some, and now let me tilt you guys. All right, so won't so much see me being squeamish, but you'll be able to see all the action. What do you guys think? Is that good enough? Does that put you up close and personal enough? All right. So you can see the edges of everything. All right, so we have 3 bays here. I put food in them. That video is still being edited. I haven't even put that video out. I just wanted to go live and do this one, but I'll show in the video later this week how I made this. And I put some food in each one. And is any liquid? Oh, yes, guys, I speak in tongues, and that comes out sometimes when I'm like this. So let me show you the bottom before you guys see. You see them? They're there. It's no liquid down there, so it's not so wet so much, or in 2 days. But that's pretty much it. And so they are there. They're alive and kicking. Charlotte, did you want to come watch the worms? Yeah. Okay, get your stool. You want to watch the worms? Huh? Yeah. Okay, get up here and watch the worms. Here, you can watch from back here. Stay right there. Get up there. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what bin they're all in, so I'm just going to take the paper off. I'm scared. You scared? Yeah. Okay, let's just get a trash bag. So I'll place this wet paper down on something, and then I can throw this bag away later. All right. So, you scared? You gonna come watch? No. Okay, she's not gonna watch. She's quit the game. All right, so I'm gonna take the paper off, and we're gonna go little by little. All right, little by little. So we got that paper up a little bit. I'm trying to think. It's dry on the bottom, and I'm gonna put the cool on the top and make them go down deep. So that's one thing. Maybe I should move left to right. It's closer to the sink. All right. So well, at least they can't jump on me, Toya. They can't jump on you. All right. So you see him, guys. He is moving down, down, down. He is shrinking up himself. Whoo, whoo, whoo. That was fast. He's moving fast. All right. So, oh shit, bullshit. Whoa, look how big that guy is. That's a big worm, guys. That's a big worm. Heesh, look at that big worm. Now, that's a big, you want to see it? Yeah. Sophia says she wants to see it. You see him? Yeah. That's a big worm. Okay, so my thing is, I bought these from Walmart. They were the red Wranglers from Walmart. And so anyway, I bought these from Walmart. They had I bought 2 of them. They had 30 a piece in there. So they are in there. So we got a few in here that are, let me empty it over here. And I'm not so squeamish as I was the other day when I created this. All right. So nonetheless, Whew. Is anything down there? Yep, they're going into there. So when I made this, I cut these pieces out here, and they look like this, just so that they can travel in between each ones. I had a whole nother process of mine that I wanted to do. Whoa, guys, those worms are off the chain. Woohoo! All right, so I'm gonna do one at a time. Can you guys see this? All right, so they are pretty active. So I'm gonna lift this up so that you can see it. So plenty was in that chamber. So again, I only started out with about 60 worms. So that is no more in there. Let me take this paper off. They are active. I'm not as squeamish as I was. And the soil still looks dirt. I mean, pretty good. What do you guys think? Worms look pretty good. So I gave them lettuce. I mean turnips, turnip scraps. So that's what they have to eat, and they're going down on the inside. It looks like, where's my spoon? They're already digging. So, ooh, look at that. He didn't like that light coming off of him. And they are starting to bury. Good job. And you know what? I should have waited and put the soil on. No, they're going now. Okay, don't overthink it. All right, so that's that. I'm not even as squirmish as I used to be, or I was 2 days ago, but that's that. And again, I have to move them from here because one got out and it died. It didn't have circulation in it, no holes. And let's move on to the next one. So I'm just removing the wet paper that I had on there. I'll layer it back on there again. They have dry batting at the bottom. I'll leave the wet on the top. Not sure if any worms. Oh, it's a few worms over here too. I see at least one. All right, so we have another chamber here, guys. See if anything is hanging below. Whoa, 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 whoa. So over here we have, I don't know if I made this box as small as it is, but this is very, very low. Not a lot of soil, so it was a big worm there. So let me scoop this over and empty this container right here. Push that down. And I don't see any worms at the bottom. But again, like I said, I took them out of the darkness so that they could all go to the inside because I didn't want them squeamish around the chamber. All right. So I didn't want to have to pick up any. I wanted them all enclosed. All right. So it's nothing more in there. And again, I'm going to take this off. All right, so we only had a few worms in this one. Now again, I only have 60 worms, well 59 now because one jumped out and died. And that's pretty much it. All right, so it wasn't that many over there as long as they're alive. Okay, yeah, he moving. All right, they're all alive. All right, so now this is the bigger one. So a few worms were over here, a few worms in that one, and this one, well, won't know till we see, right? So let me turn this around, you guys, so we can see. And I'm not as squirmish as I was 2 days ago. I done grew up, guys. I done grew up. All right. Did that just move? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But they can't jump on me. That's all I'm saying. Okay, no, it didn't move. The paper shifted. All right, so now I'm about to introduce them to some more light. Move them out the way. And let's see what's cooking in this one, guys. All right. Y'all play with me. So this is a green bean that went bad. So they only have one cut up string bean in there. The paper is stuck to that. I mean, the soil is stuck to that paper. And this paper is definitely not as moist as it was when I put it in there 2 days ago, but I'm not gonna add any more. All right, so unless they're in this big mound, I don't see any. Now, mind you, I only started out with 60. They all might have been in this one right here, that first one that I did. Remember, guys? Nope, it's some in there. Oh, I keep saying there's some on the bottom. Oh, my goodness, there's some on the bottom. So let me go ahead and pick this up, get you guys in view. Pick this up and just turn it over here. Now, I filled up this side with the other 2 small ones. I'm going to pour that one here. So let me put that here so you guys can see. But here we go. I'm gonna pick it up, guys. It's some worms hanging at the bottom. I'm squeamish. It's okay. Please. I'm just psyching myself up. All right, we got some there on the bottom. I don't know what it looks like under there, guys. Is it any under there? Nope. Okay, good. So we only have this guy here hanging. All right, so not too much happening. They're all drawn up. Look at these moving. Okay, so let me turn this over. Let me move this out the way and turn this over. All right, so that fits nicely in there. And I want to knock that cardboard down. Knock that cardboard down. Then I can think. Yeah. Cool beans. All right. So we do have like three worms here, 4 worms here. Is that a long one? As long as they're alive. Well, for him to be under there, he had to be alive to get down there. Yep, he's just slow moving right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have 4. And I don't want them to be over there squirmish, and then I can just work with 1. All right, so cleaning this out. And I'm just gonna pour them on this side. And it was what, 4 of them, right, guys? All right. So I can move this out of the way. Keep my little worm spoon. Where is my little close by, just in case. All right. So here we are. So let's see what we got cooking under here. Oh, whoa, look at all those. Look at all those worms. Remember, I only have 60, so that's a lot going on there. It was a bigger compartment as well. And then, all right, so you guys can see this real good, right? All right, so you see they still have their turnips in there. And unless they eating good, because I know, why he look like he ain't moving? I need you moving, sir. There he is, that white one. I want to. Okay, I know I put a lot of turnips in there. It looks like the big ones, the big compartment of turnips are gone. All right, so they're eating good. I do have a fairly clear compartment because I want to see them moving around. I want to see them. That's why I had this one, so I could see them, and me and Sophia could watch them, even though we're squirmish. And they're not even squirmish as much anymore, but again, I'm not touching them. So that's that. All right, guys, so thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to layer this back up. I'm going to layer this back up with their moisture. Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna layer this back up with paper. So their dry is on the bottom, wet is on the top. And according to other worm professionals, I put it on the top, they'll go down to the warm dry. they'll go towards, migrate to the warm, dry. So according to that knowledge, and this is moisture, so I'm not adding any moisture or doing anything, adding anything extra in here besides that bedding I put at the bottom. Now they are nice and tucked away. All right, so let's see. I didn't put any holes at the top, and I forgot, guys, I totally forgot to put the holes on the side of this. So let us do that now. I need to put some holes for ventilation because I'm securing this top because one got out. So all right, so that's pretty much the worm deal. But if you want to stick around and watch me put holes on the side, please do. Totally forgot. No one put it in the comments, did you, to tell me that I forgot to put holes on the side. So I am using the little holes because I don't want anything crawling out on the side. So let me get my little tool again, get my candle, and I am going to put several holes on the side. Let me see, I might not have to sit on here. All right, so I'll sit it on here just to, the worms I don't think can get through that bottom. The holes are extremely small. Oops, that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna add holes to the side, guys. All right, so that's the worm ordeal. What do you guys think? Tell me about your worms. Do you use vermicompost? Do you do worms outside? Do you believe in vermicomposting? Do you use any of that liquid? Do you use any of that liquid that drains from here? Do you put it on just plants, or you put it on your flowers for your food that you will be eating? Let me know what you guys think. So this is as full as I'll probably keep this, and I'll add scraps and a few. It looked like they ate so much of those turnips though, so I have to check this probably in a few days. I'll probably check it on Mondays and Fridays. All right. All right, for those of you who don't know or just tuning in, I have a little female drill, USB type drill, nothing with some, I don't know. I think it's enough to go through drywall. It might have worked, but I didn't want to try it. It doesn't hold these, and I'll try it maybe with the bigger holes. But for now, the only holes that are going in here are these little ones, so that the worms won't get out. Even, I think these are even, so it's just this size now. Do you know what do you call it, a nail for the pictures, photo nails? So that's what I'm using. All right, oh my goodness, thanks guys for tuning in. I see people coming and going, and I'm so grateful. Thanks for liking. You've stopped by and come this far. Thanks for liking. And I'm like, do the holes have to go all the way around? Like, air is air, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and do all that on one side. If you guys think that I need to go all the way around, then let me know. If you think I need to just to finish, but I'm not gonna do all the way around. Air is air, and if I put it on the opposite end down here, and then some on the side, it'll pull. All right, it'll pull. I think. What do you guys think? If I'm wrong, let me know. Worms literally need it all the way around. I don't want them to suffocate. That's for sure. I don't want the water. You know what? I see that this soil is, well, the soil that I put in there, it wasn't wet at all. So what I'm going to do is I don't think they're going to break down that soil because it's so dry down there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wet that soil at the bottom, guys. That was just too dry. All right, that's enough. And then I'm going to put three on this side. And then three on the other side. Okay, so that's that, I believe, for the did you guys see me burning that at all? I didn't pay any attention. If you guys saw how I was doing that. So I'm just putting this in the flame, heating it, and then pushing it through. All right, so that's how I was using that candle. But I see that is so dry. So what I'm going to do, put some water on the side here. I keep my house here generally at 80. So water might go a little faster in here. And it's pooling right here. Let me show you guys. So it's pulling. Oh, you can't see it. It's pulling right there. So it's doing a slow leak. That's good. But what I want to show you is, see how dry that is? And you saw when I put that dirt in there, it's just totally, it was just totally dirt. So it was dry, but nonetheless, let me put some gloves on and move this dirt around. Try to get some water at the bottom there for my peeps. All right, I'm gonna let it run down the side. It's not even coming through the holes at the bottom. Nope. All right, so whoosh, you can really see it on this side, guys. Look at the layer of dryness. Dry, wet, or moist. So I forgot to wet that soil, that new soil that I put in there. I thought that they would probably be too wet. But let me move that. Put some water down there. Try not to soak the worms. But I want that water to get down there. So I'm going to have to stir this with those guys in there because they're not going to do anything with that soil at the bottom. So I'm going to pull this away. Lord knows I don't want to see any worms. Or I don't want to touch any worms. So what I'm going to do, is fill this up with some water. I have to get me a flower waterer eventually one day, just not today. So I'm gonna move this out the way, and no worms are there. Pour some water on that soil. Ooh, Reki said the worms are there. The worms are there. Yeah. See, and look how dry that is. Well, you guys, you know, it was real dry. That was just. Yeah, that's a green caterpillar.
Yeah, but she's not worm.
And then, no. Who did she? Didn't even know a worm was there till that water hit it. So let me just give some moisture.
The worm hit the water?
Push that back down.
The worm hit the water?
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, the worm. The water hit the worm.
Oh.
Trying not to. Lord, I thought that was a worm on my hand. Knowing that's not the business. All right, let me wet that some.
Sorry, worm.
Wet this corner. Sorry,
The
worm.
worm's going.
You see him moving?
Yeah. The worm not even more. No,
There.
not more.
All right, all right, worm. Sorry for your
Wet.
your dry bedding. Sorry.
Yes.
Let me put this back on top. Let me do it in the middle.
I did it worm.
Till I get. Ooh, that is pure dry in there, y'all. I'm feeling good. I think I'm delivered from my
Mommy.
fear of worms and little. Thought something was on my hand. All right. So
The worm that on your head?
they can find a path
The
with
worm
the
that on
water.
your head, Mommy? The worm on your
All
head?
right. Mm-hmm.
The worm on your head, Mommy?
No worm was on there. I thought it was. All right, guys. That's
Mommy, the worm
it.
on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the worm on your head.
I am going to try to put some lettuce on the side, or those turnips on the side, so I can see when they have eaten that, then I know that they have no more food in there because they're going to the sides. So when I don't, all right, that's my theory at least. No more water.
No more?
And actually these are wet, moist. So I made these just in case it was dry, and it was dry, so I should have put those in there. All right, some moisture to get down. And then just the ones that they had. All right, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, nice bedding. And these are my worm gloves. So I'm just gonna rinse them off the top. Save them for later. With my worm spoon. All right. So now the last thing that I will be doing, make sure this seals. I don't know. What do you guys think? Those holes can be. Are they getting air in those holes from the side? Yeah, no. Look at that. I think that seal is so good that these holes are covered. Let me put this over here. All right, that those holes are actually covered. Look. You see the holes? They are covered in there. I don't think circulation is getting in there. Yep. So what I'm going to do is put some holes in this bottom one along the top here, so that it can be pulled, air can be pulled through there. And Where's my little tool? And I'll just do the same. I'll just probably do 5 on each side at opposite ends. And then that way the pool from here can reach the pool that's in the ones with the worms actually in there. And that is a candle. This candle is not a candle that Sophia and I made. This is not, but I need this wick. So this wick, and it's long, and it was what, $1 from the thrift store. So I'm gonna melt this wax in here and then redo it with the wax. Oh, and I can't touch that. That's too hot. With the candle that burns 50 plus forever candles. Whoosh. All right. Let's try this again. All right, so let me put some more. I just need some airflow in there. It's 5 on that side. 2 on that side. I just want to make sure that they have some oxygen coming in through this one when I stack it. Yeah, that was getting pretty cooled off. All right, so we have just this to do 2 on this end, and I think I'll feel better about it. Let me guys tell me below what you guys think. Me creating this. And all right, let's put this over there. Let's move the candle. Now let's see when I put this in there. I'm looking to see. Oh, this worm's already on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, this is the bottom one. I need to write on there, no holes. Like, no holes. So I'll remember this is the bottom one. Bottom. No holes, bottom. All right, no holes, bottom. Now, what I am going to do, guys, to put some water on that dry soil on the bottom, I am going to flip it upside down and let it drain in there. So the worms are nice and sealed. Look at that. This can be, look at, a worm can get out of that. You guys, I'm just going to have to always set something on this worm thing, because I don't think this is secure. The worms lifted these 2 off. That worm lifted these 2 off and climbed out. I just don't know what to do. Is it sealed? Do I need to tape the sides? But anyway, I'm going to turn this over ever so slightly. And you can see all that dry goodness I just put in there. But what's a fix for that, guys? We're going to let these holes work. We're going to let these holes work. And let it drain through these holes. And let me bring you guys closer so you can see that the water is dripping in there. You can see we got active drippers here, active drippers there. Let me see. You guys see what I'm seeing? Active dripping, active dripping. That's just flowing right in there. No more drip. That's pouring right in there. Do you guys see that? So this is how I'm hydrating this dirt. Nothing went in over here, so I need to get some water on that side. All right. So put you back up there. Let me try to get some water on this end. Lean it that way. Prop it up. And if any water is going, that's okay. I'll just take this and I'll just do it reverse. What do you guys think? Oh. Will water get in there now? Oh, look, that's actively sucking it in. Some of these hoes, not even gravity taking it in there. I'm trying to get it on this side of the soil. This soil is dry. It's like a bifurcation. This soil is wet. This soil is dry. I need to get some in there. Is there no circulation? What is no pool? It is not. Not clogged up, are they?
Yes.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
Alright, so let me see. That should be enough.
Wow. Fire up. Hey, you are with me. Why that over spike hook? Yeah. The one is me. It's you that my hook.
So it is not dripping on this side. It's not going in at all on this side, guys. Can you guys see that? It's not going in at all. So what I'm going to do is push it back to this side. Look at that. These holes, a couple of holes over here are actually pulling it down. And I need the water in there. That one is a slow drip.
What? Wow, no vipers. Wait, here when? Is that no? Is that no? Is that you're not
I'm trying to find a hole. Get this water in there. That one just opened up. That one is doing good.
Wow.
Some of these. Alright, so that's it. Let me see. Think anymore.
Sorry. And then I said, oh, that button.
No. Alright, so that's it. This is the bottom. Let me pour this excess water off of here. Shaking the worms around. So let me flip this into here. Take you back up some so you can. It's gonna spill some water because this is not a tight seal. Alright. I think that brings us to an end. Guys, I just want to say thank you for staying tuned in. But we'll see how this all goes because this bucket, this This is not a true seal. Like this, a worm can get through that. Look, I can just fold it back and I'm in the worms. Because remember, the worm got out of the other one and died. Ah! There's a worm right there. Yeah, I was. So let me just shift this back down. I don't want them at the top. No way. No way.
No way?
Ooh, that is a big chunk of dry soil.
A big hole?
All right. I think that's it. If I don't walk away now, I think I'll walk away. So let me just cover it up. Leave that piece of green there. When I see that green turnip gone, then I know that they're ready for some more food.
What more food?
All right. That is enough playing with the worms today. All right, so this was live, but stay tuned for the videos leading up to this process. First time me and Sophia dealt with these worms, we were scared and screaming. That video will be out this week. So stay tuned if you want to see that.
The one not out.
Yeah, the video isn't out yet. All right,
No.
so I don't want dirt around the edges, because then that'll make me believe that that'll let me know if they were up there. So now the dirt around anything is sealed, it's snapped, but hey. All right, that's it. Now,
I hit the blue
let's
one.
go.
I hit it.
Yeah, get down. Worms in there. Get down.
Mama, I hit it.
Yep, can you carry the worms?
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so
It's
take them.
heavy.
Yeah, take them to their bed. Where do they sleep? Where do they live?
They live right here.
Yep, they live over here. You put all your toys over here, but that's where the worms live. So put them up there on this shelf.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Push them all the way over. It's heavy. Push them all the way over. Push.
I did put it right over.
You did good with your worms. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Bye.
All right, so these are the worms. This is where they live. I do have,
We're home.
I'll let them rest. But look at that. That is not sealed. Oh, that is not sealed, guys.
That
That is not sealed. So I'll have to come up with something. But for now, I'm going to place this shortening. I'm going to place this shortening and this lard back on there, because it gave me hope. Look at that. That lard didn't even move it down any. So that's a waste of time.
I never put it down.
If I put this big lard on there.
Don't do it. You don't.
Oh, yeah, that makes a difference. This one still light. This one made the difference. All right, so that's the end of this live, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Me and Charlotte will see you on the next one. Say bye.
Bye.
See you next time. Hit the X.
I can't hit it.
Touch the X. And hit end. END.
And